Yo, what's up, baby? Check it. Entertainment purposes only. Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm out here just trying to get people on the live real quick. If not, we're gonna dive right in here. Check it. Hey, sound like what it do? It's your boy, the Htown Classic Group. I'm commish. This is what I do. 10-year anniversary, and it's coming. Hey, I got that squad coming through. That's what I do. All right, check it. Let me show y'all the league real quick. Do-do-do-do-do. It's your boy Milk Hunters going down. All right. Oh shit. You know what we do, Milk Hunters coming down. I'm a hunter. I got Jaden Daniels, D. Henry. He's the king, but last week he was not in the wall. You know what? Let me give y'all something. No. Okay. All right, let me switch up. My bad. We all right, check it. I don't know if anybody's coming. They're whack. They're sorry. I'm trying to tell them on air, man, this is what I do. You know what I mean? You know what? I just want to give the people what they want. It's the 10-year anniversary, and I'm just trying to be the one to come through and give y'all a league that y'all can be proud of. We got a UFC style belt after on to the winner, and they're like, yeah, don't do it, reconsider. I'm like, sure. They're like, yeah, they're sure. And you know I got their back, my chiropractic. You know I do what I do just because I'm like that. It's the Htown Classic. It's the 10th annual. You know I can't play. This is what I do. This is my team all day. You know, I got Sam Brown. I got Derek Henry, Jaden Daniels. All of a sudden, you know, Boy Johnson, he coming through. And that Pierce call, play your part, boy. I tell you, I'll be coming down. I'll be switchers. I don't give a damn. I'm going live. It's not push you up. I'm on that YouTube. And this is what it do. Hey, I do it for the crew. I mean, the squad's okay. The squad's okay. And here's the league okay. And this is what I say. I'm right here at number 4. I'm Milk Hunters. Gucci's number 1. That's the champ. He's going to fall. And you know that CGC Cookie's coming through. Chapo, he just won, so now he's like, what it do? He's trying to talk smack. That boy is in third place. But he finna fall back. And that's how he does. Milk Hunters coming down. Number 4. It was all a dream. And number 5, 2 brown flowers. That's 2 down flowers. Hey, he's down to flowers. Beautiful dogs, a beautiful dog, but he's falling real hard. And then you got Lee Rucker. That boy is a Rucker. He's a league donor. I'm about to go check. Hey, you got the newbie spread stranglers, office party. Yeah, he's just dangling in ninth. It's okay. Take over. Man, what's going down? I think it's over. Sorry, bro. Didn't want to do you like that, but I had to. And you know that's a fact. I'm just rambling on. I hope somebody come on, but it's all good. I'm about to get up in the song, and I'm about to throw some balls. I'm feeling so good. It's just what I do. I'm chilling in my hood. Hey, everybody's looking pretty competitive. 2-0, 2-0. The rest is 500, 0.500. And then you got some 0-2s. They better make a move because 3 is not where you want to be. Now I'm going to 10. So that's what it is. All right, so let me get into it real quick. So, welcome everybody to the Htown Classic. You know, it's been a while since we did these podcasts, but I feel I had to bring it back for y'all one more time. So we got. Oh, let me see if I got anybody online. No, nobody. They some Hans. It's all good. Oh shit, we got one person. Who's that? Say your name. Welcome to the chat. Let me find out it's me. Let me see who's in the chat, baby. Live chat. Who's in here? Speak up. Say what's up. All right, don't. Well, anyways, here's what we got. So here is the league. I'll show you all the teams real quick. Oh shit! Come on. Hey, I'm trying to, bro. Hey, John says it's hard to hear, bro. You freestyling. Hey, I'm trying to freestyle. Hey, I appreciate. Hey, I love all our followers, all our listeners. What's up, baby? Let's go. Hey, I'm trying to freestyle. It's the first podcast we had in probably 2.5 years. Let's go. I'm trying to freestyle. I mean, usually I get better as I get some drinks flowing, which I'll probably get some going here pretty soon. That boy Chapo, hey, he's talking now. He says I usually freestyle after taking an L. Man, this boy here, he finally joined in the league and finally talking. We ain't heard from him since draft day. Honestly, he didn't even come to draft day because he's so damn scary. And then he finally decides that he wants to partake in the festivities. So he's over here. He finally got himself a win. He think he's feeling himself because he got Javonte Williams, who honestly he looking pretty good. I ain't gonna hate. Javonte Williams looks like the guy in Dallas that you want to have. But that's another story. I mean, I don't trust any Cowboys. I didn't draft any Cowboys. If you draft a Cowboy, they're just gonna, make you have a bad day. And speaking of having a bad day, Chapo almost had a very bad day because our boy Chapo was he. Okay, so we got to give some kudos. Chapo did win a parlay, 14 parlay, and last one to clinch that parlay was the damn Cowboys. So that was pretty funny because they went to overtime. If anybody caught that game, at the very end, going back and forth with Russell Wilson. So, I mean, that's another player. I mean, say what you want to say, but 35 points in fantasy for Russell Wilson is pretty crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, Neighbors also had a freaking a ridiculous outing, right? Like, God, dog, 37 points. It's ridiculous. But yeah, kudos to Chapo. He won the 14 parlay and found himself cheering for the Cowboys. So that's never a good feeling. Definitely put you on a roller coaster ride. So screw the Cowboys. Sorry if y'all a Cowboys fan, but you know what you signed yourself up to. So, but yeah, welcome. Oh boy, Johnson, give me that mixtape. It's coming, baby. Let's go. All right, players. So here's what we got. Here are the standings right now. We got Poochie's number 1, CGC number 2. Actually, CGC's making a comeback. I'll get into the teams here in a little bit. But yeah, that's what we got. So it's 10-year anniversary. Grand Stranglers is new one to the squad. That's Mr. John Amador. Appreciate the shout out. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Let's go, baby.
So yeah, so let's go. We changed it up this year. We got Fab going, so that's pretty cool. So as you can see, a lot of people have made some Fab acquisitions. You got like $96 here, 97, $89 for Dream Team. He's being a little bit aggressive, but sometimes you got to with the way that you draft. Just kidding. Um, all right, players. So let's get into it. So let's get into what we learned. All right. What we learned. All right, let's go to last week real quick for you guys. All right, hey, you got somebody hopping in, baby? Who's here? Who's here? All right, so here's what we got. We got obviously Fucci's coming back. He was calling it early, trying to tell us that he had given up and the game was over. Kind of reverse tactics that we do here. But yeah, this fucking guy here. James Cook going off on fire. St. Brown did his thing. And finally, a comeback right at freaking 40 points. It's ridiculous. The neighbors matched it at 37. Etienne, I mean, it looks like a split backfield over there, but Etienne looks like he may be the lead back. So, pretty interesting thing there. I would say Tootin might be the handcuff to own. He's a high value handcuff because if he gets all the touches, you're looking at a league winner if Etienne goes down. So everybody, make sure you put your fads in for that. Kamara does what he does. Kamara, 21 for 99. That's what you're going to get, right? Inefficient, but yet efficient. So 16 points is pretty good from RB2. Neighbors coming through, looking like a top steal in the draft right now. A lot of people look past him, but those that got him. Congratulations, Garrett Wilson. I mean, hard to trust anybody in the New York Jets. Kind of like going for the Cowboys. And you got that boy Dalton Kincaid, decent average. McLaurin, not so great, not what you expected. And then, yeah, so pretty good outing over here by Poochie's, right? And then you go over here on this side. Jaden Daniels did get hurt. He's on the injury report. So we'll see how that develops. You got Derrick Henry, who wet the bed. Honestly, it was expected against Cleveland. Baltimore and Cleveland doesn't ever look very good. But on the other hand, Jackson got it done. James Cook looks like a steal. Third round steal. I don't know if people always sleep on that. Got paid. Pay the man, feed the man. He's going all in. St. Brown, he does what he does. He finally came through. Great game. 9 for 11, 115, 3 TDs, and 2 carries. You love when the player's also getting carries. All of a sudden was all of shitty. All of a sudden he was not very efficient. 1 reception for 4 targets, 6 yards, terrible outing. At the same time, when you look at Sutton, you look at Franklin, who had a day. So something might be developing there because Bo Nix needs to go with the open man, whoever's playing the high end. And then, but yeah, so congrats to Poochies on that one. So let's go to the rest of the matchups here. All right, players. You got CGC versus Grand Stranglers. Hey, congrats to CGC, right? Coming out, but he also lost his quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's out for the season likely because I don't see Bengals recovering from this. Same old story. Injury bug half his career or more. So I don't know. Looks like they got paid, Joe Burrow and Chase, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you just want to get paid and not compete, that's on you, right? So, and you got Devon A Chain. Everyone had their doubts about A Chain, but it looks like Miami. I mean, they still lost, but I mean, at least they were competing. Looks like that players only meeting did some sort of wonders for fantasy purposes. J.K. Dobbins looks to be the one over there. Harvey also could be a league winner. For those of you holding on to Harvey, that's a stash because J.K. Dobbins does have injury history. CeeDee Lamb, man, it's the only thing that goes well for the Cowboys. So, along with Javonte Williams. So, it looks like for the Cowboys, they do have an offense this year as long as Dak stays healthy. They look to put up points and win games with a shootout. So, we'll see. Defensively, they're struggling. So, as you can see, 37 points by the New York Giants. It's not something you'll see every day. So, tread lightly when you're going after those Giants skill players. And anybody that's going against Dallas is a must start from here on out. I just don't quote me on that, but straight up. McConkey is Madonkey. He is doo-doo. The new guy is Keenan Allen. So if you had high draft capital on McConkey, I feel Bad for you because you look like a donkey. You know, hey, Kraft looks good though, coming through 24 points. Looks like the guy to own. Sorry for you golden owners out there. Doesn't look like he's going to be effective this year. Too much competition, and Kraft looks to be like the guy. They're going to run the ball. They play well-rounded football, and they're not going to go after Golden to be the golden child. So Devontae Adams showed out, did his thing. But yeah, overall, good win by CGC. Looks like he has some quarterback trouble. So if you need a quarterback, dude, holler at me. I got Baker Mayfield on the block. And let's talk about CMC. CMC also looks like he is his true self. So arguably could be the number one overall pick. So as long as he's healthy, wherever you got CMC was definitely draft value because he hardly is scoring touchdowns. He scored one touchdown, but the moment he gets into 2 or 3 touchdowns, CMC he's a league winner. As long as he's healthy, I mean that's what you want. And Jalen Hurts, I mean he had a bad game, but they still got the dub. I don't know if anybody heard the commentary between these guys. He's like, man, you don't even get 100 yards. He was like, we got the dub. Shut the fuck up. And yeah, they did. All right, so I'm gonna end this Google Meet. Don't look like nobody's coming in, so we're just gonna be on the live, fellas. So Hubbard, though, look at Hubbard. This boy here, man, he's getting points. Not very effective, but he's getting points, right? It's those receptions and the full point PPR that make him effective, plus a touchdown. So good on you. Nico Collins. Let's talk about the Texans for a second. I gotta stop this. All right, fellas. The Houston Texans. Like, how crappy was that? Them boys are sorry. Boys are sorry than a mug, right? So I don't get it. Like, our offense just looks terrible. Obviously, offensive line is struggling. That's all I gotta say, man. They're trash. They are just trash. So can't even get yardage when we blocked that punt. Like, come on, go figure. That was such an amazing play defensively, and the defense can only do so much. Like back-to-back games where they held, opposing team to, let's say, 21 points or less, right? Back-to-back games. I mean, what more can you say about the Texans defense? And they're making defensive plays, special teams plays. The offense just isn't there. It isn't clicking. And honestly, like if we had the offense, we could arguably be one of the top teams in the NFL. But unfortunately, offensive line is terrible. The moment that CJ does have time in the pocket, he's finding his wide receivers. But we also need Christian Kirk to get healthy again. I think he's going to be an important part of this offense. And obviously, Tank Dell is such a huge missing piece. Looks like I don't know when Tank Dell's coming back, but if he does come back, like that'll be amazing, right? Because Tank Dell, obviously, everyone sees what he does, but I mean, I don't know if we end up making the playoffs somehow. I don't know. We don't look very good right now, so hopefully we get it together. Need to do some with our offensive line because they are just trash, and we can't run the ball, but somehow we ran a 25-yard rushing to the reigning champ. Hey, James, shut up. He's sorry, bro. If any of y'all want to hop on, just give me a call. I'll put you on speakerphone. And because nobody joined the Google Meet, and those expire, so that's why we're on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. I am not sponsored, by the way, but I will take sponsorship and donations. Hey, if y'all want to donate to the league, you know what I mean? Like, we'll make something happen. Right? Make somebody do something crazy. So, not too crazy though, but just something funny. What else we got? T. Higgins. I mean, all Bengals skill players. Like, I feel bad. Is this Scranton? Sorry, Scranton. I know you're on the call right now or on the live, but it looks like you auto drafted, my boy. Hey, we got another person on. Hey, welcome to the live, baby. Let's go. Like I said, y'all want to hop on? Just give me a buzz, give me a call. We'll make it happen. I'm not checking. And if y'all want to comment, hey, like the post, share. Let's go. Htown Podcast, baby. Live stream on OnlyFans. I probably should, honestly. Like I probably have. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll have no views, but we'll see. At least I got 2 here, so at least I'm winning. Hey, Jordan Reed or Jaden Reed, sorry. bro. Yeah, my bad player. Like you got Jaden Reed, Higgins, Collins, Hubbard. I don't think he wanted to win this year. I could get sponsored by OnlyFans. Honestly, I should. I gotta do something, bro. Gotta pay the bill somehow, right? So that's funny. Let me hop out of here. So congrats to our boy CGC. Looking good, but you need some quarterback help. League record squeaking by. Honestly, league record, bro. Always finds his way into the playoffs one way or another. Sitting at 1-1, man. I don't know. We actually tried to make sure he got the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. So it looks like this week it paid off. But the rest of his squad, I mean, he's got an ex Cowboy here. I think he's got something to do with Cowboys. Secretly a Cowboys fan, to be honest with you. This guy here. You know, Drake London didn't look very good. Marvin Harrison, boy, is hit or miss. Obviously, this was a miss. Evans hasn't found the end zone, so he's still struggling. But yeah, he's still going to be heavily involved. 1,000-yard receiver every single year. I could see it definitely happening. But yeah, I mean, the league record does not look good. I mean, let's be honest. Like, and beautiful dogs, bro. JJ McCarthy, like, what are you doing? I don't know. Sorry, bro. He's looking for Monday Night Miracle again. And look, he went for our boy Bill Merritt Crosby. So I don't know what to say about our guy here. You know, he went for sorry, I don't have my themes up yet. I got you. Hold on. He went for our guy. Sorry, players. Technical difficulties. All right, so technical. Well, we don't have any sound here. Don't know why. But he went for Bill Nye, the science guy. Sorry, it took a little long. So, yeah, he don't look good. Jefferson looks like I mean, obviously, quarterback is not there anymore. Brian Thomas, bro, you could have got Hunter for like dirt cheap, and he's basically doing more. That was a bust. Haugesson is a bust. Smith and Jigba looking good. Honestly, that's the best player. Should probably try to flip him, you know. But yeah, losing a league record. I mean, I really don't want to waste too much time here because there's nothing better than obviously Barkley is the only guy we got here that's worth anything. Then you got Chapo. I mean, this boy is finally decided to come and play, right? So his team and that boy panicked when he picked Josh Allen. My boy panicked, you know, round 3, got Josh Allen, which is fine. You know, week 1 he did his thing, but Chapo still lost. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, you know, was his 5th overall pick. Obviously, solid pick there. Finally did some this past week. The Lions' offense looks a lot better. Granted, they did play Chicago, but you know it was nice to see them get some going. And then obviously Javonte Williams. So Javonte did his thing. So I mean, what more can you say? Javonte looks like a late round steal, and if this keeps up, obviously, definite league winner potential here. We'll see. We haven't ever seen it from Javonte Williams, so maybe he finally found a home because when he was with Denver Broncos, he had some flashes. Obviously, I'm one of the ones that fell for that trap back in the day and drafted him as a second overall pick, not overall, second round pick when he was with Denver Broncos. And I mean, he's looking good. He's looking like he found a home, and it looks like they're going to continue feeding the ball. I mean, 18 for 97, touchdown, 6 for 7 for 33 yards. I mean, what more can you say? That's a solid day from an RB2, arguably. I mean, a RB4 for your fantasy squad, doing what he has to do. So kudos to Javonte Williams, looking like a steal. Puka Nakua had my doubts, obviously, with the whole back issue with Matt Stafford, but Puka is the real deal. I didn't want to go on that train, you know, because obviously we saw what happened the past couple of years with Puka. But yeah, if he continues this, Puka is definitely going to be a top
uh, I could say top five wide receiver. Honestly, the way they're feeding the ball and the way that he did. Anybody see that run that Puka did? Bro, it was ridiculous. Like 45-yard carry to touchdown, and he ran through the line like a wide receiver jet sweep. It was disgusting. Yeah, Puka's a real deal. Big, fast, and yeah, he's solid. And then Tyreek Hill, obviously, that powwow that Miami had. Tyreek Hill looked like pretty. He looked pretty good. Looked back to himself. So we'll see. Hopefully he can keep that up. I got him in a different league, but I'm not crossing my fingers, honestly. Like, I think I'm out of any Dolphin skill players until they get that right because it doesn't look like that team is really going to do much this year. So, Kelsey, I mean, he's not the same Kelsey as before. So, I mean, he's going to give you serviceable numbers. Yeah, I guess you're happy with that from a tight end, but he's more of a mid-tier tight end now. I mean, I don't foresee him being clear-cut overall number one. Like that belongs to the likes of Brock Bowers, and it's really it. But Juwan Johnson looks pretty good too. But I mean, we'll see. It looks like Rattler loves to throw to him, so that's a sneaky flyer who I picked up off a free fab, by the way. So honestly, like players are out there to improve your fantasy squad. So make sure you go out there and find a player that can improve your squad. Like don't hold on to players just because then you're going to find yourself scrambling and the player's going to be gone. So who else? So yeah, two brown flowers. Obviously, he's got the two brown Dookie boys. And he's got flowers. Like, bro, this boy Bijan Robinson is the truth, though. Obviously, he's a homer. He went James Conner, Kyler Murray. But yeah, I don't know. Samson, I mean, he's going to be a decent play. Coleman looks like that week one anomaly. Myers, I think Myers is going to be – I think he's a startable every weekly play, to be honest with you, at least a flex. Pickens, honestly, too volatile, along with Jameson Williams. A lot of hit and miss here. But yeah, no, kudos to Chapo for getting that dub. Let's go, Chapo. Coming back to the fantasy realm, 137 had the second highest score after CGC. Then we got Dream Team here against Takeover. We already went through Takeover. My boy, Takeover needs to make some changes quick. But let's go ahead and look at the matchup real quick. 121, despite having 3.98 points from his quarterback. I mean, that's pretty decent, right? Obviously, Bucky Irvin against the Texans did his thing. Brees Hall didn't look all that great. Again, don't trust any New York Jets because you don't know what you're going to get. But then again, that could also be, one of the reasons why he didn't do good is because of Justin Fields going out. And then Chase is on the case, right? And then McMillan, like finally, let's go. His breakout game, welcome to the NFL, McMillan. And then McBride, obviously, he's argued. Sorry, I didn't even say him earlier. Right, McBride and Bowers are the two players to have. And give it up for Ibuka. Let's go. Ibuka, not a crazy game from a yard standpoint, but still effective. 4 catches for 29 yards and a touchdown. Could have had a deep bomb. Could have had a bigger day for that if it didn't go through his hands against the Texans. So, yeah, that was a tough break. But, yeah, Ibuka looks like the real deal. And, honestly, you could argue that he's the one that you won in Tampa Bay. Obviously, everyone's going to focus on Mike Evans because he's done it every single year. But they may have to start paying attention to Ibuka because my boy is doing the damn thing. But yeah, Takeover, bro, need to make some changes, right? Not looking too good. I mean, top wide receivers are Metcalf and Judy. I mean, just when you say that, along with Evan Ingram, like, I mean, yeah, Aaron Rodgers looked great the first week, but I mean, 3 for 6 for 20 yards and a touchdown. It's not something that you'd be too thrilled about for your WR1. And Judy 4 for 8, 51. I mean, these are fringe flex worthy numbers. So it's kind of tough when you're depending on those to bring you like Chase a 35. I'm sorry, 36.50, right? So if your top player isn't Genty and Jacobs, if they aren't getting 20 plus, and you're depending on these guys to pick up the slack, might be in trouble. So and Hampton, obviously, going with the rookie, didn't really do all that great. Looks like it's split backfield with Najee Harris over there. So yeah, I don't know. I think sorry guys. Oh, Walker needs to start playing him. But it looks like we might have an early beer bowl candidate. Sorry, takeover. You're my boy and all, but it's not looking too good. All right, players. So let's go ahead and go back, look at the standings. So just talking about the NFL in general right now. Yeah, I mean, who looks like a favorite? Honestly, I think Green Bay they look like a potential Super Bowl contender if everyone can stay healthy. I mean, granted, they just lost Jaden Reed, but I mean, I feel like that's not really. I mean, they found other ways to beat you. They're going to run the ball and play good defense, and that defense with Parsons looks ridiculous. So, um, yeah, Green Bay looks scary. Who else? I mean, on the AFC side, obviously Baltimore and Buffalo Bills. They look like the teams to beat right now. I know we're just getting started, but not really impressed with Kansas City. But obviously, Kansas City is going to be there. I mean, obviously Joe Burrow and Cincinnati Bengals got hurt. I mean, that's just a shame because I feel that Cincinnati can be really good. I honestly would be a great matchup because they have terrible defenses. I'd love to see Cincinnati go against the Dallas Cowboys, just because that would be an offensive slaughter fest. Like if that doesn't hit over 80 points, like I'd be like, you're bullshitting because I mean both players have tremendous skill players on both sides. But yeah, fucking Burrow got hurt again, so it is what it is. So all right, well, I'm gonna keep this brief. Let's go ahead and get back to it. What the hell? What the hell? The hell? I don't know why it ain't working. Oh, I got you. That's why. All right, players. Let's get into it, right? So let's go ahead and look at this next week ahead. I ain't gonna show y'all who I'm going after because there's definitely players out there that are potential sleepers. So you guys gonna have to figure that shit out for yourself. And um, sleeper helps y'all out over here, right? It's like, hey, this guy's trending up. Check him out. Honestly, like that's cool and all for research purposes, but I think they should have it as a research tab because these guys are depending on that. All right, let's go to week 3. All right, week 3, we got 2 Brown Flowers versus the MILF Hunters. CGC against Beautiful Dogs. Scranton Stranglers against League Wrecker. You got Poochies against Dream Team. And you got Chapo against the Takeover. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do here is I'm basically going to go through. I'm going to rank these, and then how I'm going to rank them is I'm going to go from least favorable to matchup of the week. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. Let's go, baby. It's the Htown Classic. Let's go. Thank you, Chris Collinsworth. All right, guys. So Oh, we got 3 players on. Hey, y'all say what's up. We got 3 viewers. Let's go. Y'all made it just in time because we're talking about the matchups. Hey, guys, come on. Go ahead, give me a call. Hop on. Hey, y'all go ahead and call in. Call in. Let's go. We want to hear from everybody. Like, y'all quit being scared. Call in. There's 3 of y'all here. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. The people want to hear from the fans. They want to hear from the players. Hey, come on, chat. I got 3 on right now, chat. Let's go. Trying to show y'all what's going on. Call in, baby. I wish I could see y'all 3, but whatever. All right, so let's go to we're gonna break this down, right? Chapo versus the Takeover. All right, so we just told you Takeover how we're feeling here. Mahomes actually looking pretty decent, only because he's having to scramble. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? But this is a great match, right? I mean, for Mahomes to get right. Well, I mean, that defense is obviously wasn't great for the Giants, but they're not going to be able to run the ball. Well, I'll take that back. Javonte Williams just ran the ball. We'll see. But Sunday Night Football at the New York Giants, I mean, Mahomes shows out on prime time. Like, Mahomes is still Mahomes. I could see a big outing here from Mahomes. Then you got Josh Allen over here going against Miami. Divisional matchup here. So, I don't know, to be honest with you. I think obviously Buffalo's going to do great. Looks like they are at home. I think Josh Allen meets his predictions or projections. Then you got Monday Night Football, Baltimore against the Lions. Hey, let's go. That is a potential Super Bowl matchup there. And honestly, leaving that up for Monday Night Football, that's a great game to have. And I'm looking forward to watching that game. I mean, anytime you can have, amazing talent on both sides of the football, like you're gonna be in for a treat. So really looking forward. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, bro, he's gonna do what he has to do. He's gonna score, and they're at Baltimore. But I mean, I think he's gonna do well. Gency against Washington, honestly, he looked good. He trucked the shit out of somebody the other day or last night, and but he's not efficient. Like I don't know. It's hard to trust the Raiders organization. I mean, anybody aside from Myers, obviously. Offense just doesn't look good, and it looks like he's still learning the playbook, lining up on the wrong side of the ball. So, yeah, I mean, Genty is a special talent, but it's going to take some time for him to develop. I could see a late end of the year resurgence. So, if you're looking to sell Genty, I may be looking to buy. So, he's a buy low candidate in my eyes. Let's go. Javonte Williams, obviously. So it is what it is. Boy's a stud over here in Dallas. So he fits the scheme. He looks good. So, yeah, I think he does well. Josh Jacobs against Cleveland. Cleveland has a good run defense. Obviously, I still like Green Bay and their scheme and to do what they have to do. But, yeah, no, I don't feel great about that projection of 18 points. Like, that's pretty high. I don't think he meets his projection total. I think he's more along the lines of 13. I give him a 13-point outing, which is not bad. 73 yards and a touchdown. So, but yeah, that's what you can expect from Josh Jacobs. Nakua against Philly. I mean, that's a tough matchup. Defensively, Philly's pretty good at Philly. I think Rams struggle in this one, honestly. Think we see more of Devontae Adams in this game, aside from Nakua. I think they try to lock him down. So that's my personal opinion. DJ Metcalf against New England. I mean, I guess that would be a matchup for Metcalf to do something. So I go ahead and give it to Metcalf to have an okay. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not a fan of this team, right? Obviously, I'm a big fan of Mike Tomlin and what he's done over there, but offensively, like I don't know if Rodgers and that team have it. I don't know. I don't feel great about it. But if there's somebody that's going to score, let it be Metcalf. But I don't see him targeting Metcalf like he should. He could be peppering him and make him elite. I think that's what Carlos is probably going for here. Thinking he would be like a Jordy Nelson or Devontae Adams for that matter, or Greg Jennings for y'all boys. I'm kind of old over here. Um, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they can get it clicking because I think he could be just absolutely disgusting with Aaron Rodgers just peppering him with targets. Tyreek Hill against Buffalo, I don't love it. I don't know. I don't think he meets his projection. Could be wrong. If he finally catches a deep ball, but honestly, that could be a sneaky game for Miami because they're 0-2 right now. So obviously they need a win. They're desperate already. So it's crazy that people are desperate to start the year. So we might be surprised by this. So who knows? Like I said, divisional matchups, anything could happen. So do I think? He looked better last week than the week before. Does he get even better? They just need to feed him the ball constantly. They got A-Chain as well, but they need to get Tyreek Hill heavily involved for him to be effective and for Miami to do what they need to do. So we'll see. Pittman against Tennessee. Not a great matchup. Divisional matchup as well. I don't know. This is an ugly matchup, to be honest with you. A lot of divisional matchups here. You got Kelsey, Sunday Night Football. I think Kelsey finds the end zone, right? 4 for 6, 45 yards in the touchdown. Yeah, about 14 points. Ferguson against Chicago. Maybe. We'll see. Deebo Samuel. I'm a little worried about Deebo if Jaden Daniels don't play. What's up? I'm a little worried about Jaden Daniels. Deebo Samuel if Daniels don't play. So we'll see. And then, Walker, he looked pretty good last week finally. Feed him the rock. Hi. What's up? Feed him the rock. We'll see what he does against New Orleans. I think that's a pretty good matchup. And then I don't love Baltimore against Detroit. At home, though, that's pretty dangerous. But, I feel like you got to play Baltimore defense always. And I do like Buffalo defense against Miami at home, though. So, obviously, I'm going to go with Chapo on this one. It's a landslide. So, we'll see. Chapo for the dub. Then we're going to go here to the Scranton Stranglers against League Wrecker. Okay, we got Jalen Hurts against the Rams. I can see a tush push or two. So I think we got some good TDs in our future for Jalen Hurts. Prescott's honestly, that's a trap game. Chicago, I don't trust the Cowboys. A 3:00 trap game. They could be a trap. I don't know. 17 that's what they're projecting. So honestly, it might be that or less. I don't know. I don't feel great about the Cowboys. They just don't look like granted, they won last week, but they're just a bad team. Not saying that because I don't like the Cowboys. It's just that they have terrible defense. On Caleb Williams and DJ Moore look like they're probably going to do good this game because Travion Diggs, he can't stop anybody. So, but you got CMC on this side against Arizona. That is a RB1 overall matchup. So CMC is going to feast here, regardless of who plays quarterback. Barkley against the Rams. Obviously, he's also going to feast here. Then you have Pollard against ATL. That's a great matchup. Hubbard against ATL. It's a great matchup. Then you got Pollard on the other side against Indy. That's a tough matchup. I do like Hubbard here. Yeah, I think this is a get right game for for Nico Collins against Jacksonville. I could see Texans getting it together against Jacksonville. So I mean, they have to get it together, right? They're 0-2, so I could see. Hopefully, they can get that offense rolling and get some good points up because offensively, in the past, they have been a juggernaut. So we've seen it before from C.J. Stroud and Nico Collins. So we'll see. I do like that matchup for Collins. Drake London against Carolina. It's a decent matchup. Um, it's kind of hard to determine who's going to be the one catching the passes, though. I mean, it's all going through Bijan over there. So I do like Nico Collins here over London. Worthy, I mean, I don't even know if he's going to play. If he does play, I don't see him being that heavily involved, easing him back in. T. Higgins, Minnesota. This is a wash right here. So Laporta against Baltimore, and then Bowers. Obviously, Bowers is the play. He's the guy you want here. So, and it doesn't look like Scranton Stranglers has updated his roster. He's got Jaden Reed still. I think he's on IR. Odonse, man, that boy looking pretty good. Last week he went off. So, Aubrey is the clutchest kicker right now. I mean, boy's a stud. Fairbairn's pretty clutch too. Houston defense against Jacksonville, decent. Philly against the Rams, sneaky play. Kind of like it. We probably need to put Judkins in right there. Judkins. So, all right. So it looks like on paper that League Record is definitely going to win this matchup. But you know what? I'm going with the upset here. Scranton Stranglers definitely needs himself to get a win here to stay somewhat relevant. And honestly, he has the matchups to do it. So I'm going with the upset here with Scranton for the upset to win. Let's go. Then we got CGC versus Beautiful Dogs. And just about to let these boys know they kind of whack, you know. So CGC, it's got rolling with Drake May. Drake May over here. I mean, last week he looked good. And it's a good matchup against Pittsburgh at home. So, I mean, do you expect him to light up the scoreboard? Absolutely not. Do you think he can be serviceable? I think so. Herbert, hey, that offense for the Chargers is looking mighty good. So I definitely like Herbert here. A-Chain, 21 points. That is super aggressive. I don't know about that. Against Buffalo, I don't see it. Sorry. Kyron Williams against Philly. That's a tough matchup. And also, Corum looks like he's about to start taking some of those snaps over there. So, and that's the way they want to play going forward. Hey, what's up to my viewers? What's up, players? Hey, say your name in the chat. Say your name. Say your name. Let's go. Coming in just the right time. Who else we got? J.K. Dobbins. Hey, J.K. Dobbins, I give him that. He looks like he's the RB1 over there. And I like the matchup. Also, Khalil Mack just got hurt. So, yeah. Looks like that's going to be a decent play. I do like Dobbins here. Bill. Get out of here with Bill Merritt Crosby or whatever the hell against the Raiders. Like, okay, this is definitely a great matchup. If he does not do it here, cut him loose. Because, like, there's not going to be a better matchup than this matchup here. Following protocol, no win, no call in. That's all good, bro. Hey, you can come in anytime. Call in. Call in, player. Call in. Let's go. Okay. You got Bill Merritt Crosby. You know, he's got to get this one here. If he doesn't, then you cut him loose. CeeDee Lamb, I mean, don't even have to say much. He's the only Cowboy that I think is decent. Jefferson, sorry. I don't see it happening unless they get the gunslinger Kirk Cousins back over there. Who they got? Carson Wentz. I mean, he may pepper him with targets, so I could see Jefferson finally getting some play because McCarthy is always trying to do too much. Anybody notice that? Like, I don't know what his deal is, but he's doing too much. Hand the ball off, throw the damn ball. Like, I don't know who he thinks he is. He thinks he's like Andrew Luck or something in the back. Like, get out of here, bro. I don't see it. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest with you. I think Vikings could be so much better. Obviously, they were way better last year with Sam Darnold. Honestly, they just need to get Sam Darnold back because they were a top contending team. Like, they were number one in the NFC for quite some time, and yeah, I think that was a downgrade in my opinion. But that's a good heavyweight matchup here between the two wide receivers. Devontae Adams and Smith and Jigba. Man, I take Smith and Jigba. I mean, we just talked about Sam Darnold peppering his wide receivers. So, yeah, give me Smith and Jigba all day long. I think Njigba finishes as a top seven. I'll give him a top 7 wide receiver on the year. So put it on the board. Adams, like I said earlier, I think Adams is going to be having a great game here. He had a great game last week as well. Kraft, yeah, I mean, they're going to be hard to run against Cleveland. Like, they're always hard to run against. So, yeah, I can see Kraft getting some short out routes or up the seam. I do like Kraft. I do like Warren, too. Been trying to get Warren from Sean. He's not budging, but it is what it is. But Warren is a real deal, and the touchdowns will come. McConkey is McDonkey. Just said that. He's not the wide receiver one over there. So, tough break on that high draft capital. Same with Thomas. Tough break on that. That boy's going to get shut down by Stingley. Let's be real. I mean, bro, Lassiter and Stingley going to shut this boy down. Honestly, Houston's defense is elite. Let's just say what it is. That defense is elite. Offensively, they're trash. So, but yeah, Jaguars getting shut down. Like, I mean, the Buccaneers struggled to move the ball until the very end, until that defense was gassed. Kickers are kickers. Then you got Minnesota against Cincinnati. Solid play here. I mean, obviously they're going to play with the backup quarterback who just threw 3 picks. So Minnesota at home in the Dome. Yeah, that's a great play. And then Chargers against Denver. I don't know about that. But yeah, let's go through here. This is going to be a tough matchup. Honestly, it was arguably competing with matchup of the week here. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. So for me, oof. I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going to go with Beautiful Dogs for the upset. Only because of Drake May and A-Chain's matchup against Buffalo. So other than that, congrats, Beautiful Dogs. Got an upset alert. Beautiful Dogs with the win. Righty. And we got MILF Hunters versus Brown Flowers. Hey, what's up, Ernie? I know you on the call, bro. What's up? Holler. What's going down? Hey, you guys could message in the chat though. Let the people know you're here. Don't be scared. Just say what's up in the chat. So Jaden Daniels, boy's questionable. We'll see against the Raiders. Man, this is a cake matchup. I hope he plays, obviously, because I've got him. If not, we're gonna plug in our boy Baker Mayfield over here against the Jets. So we got a backup plan. Yeah, so Jaden Daniels here, if he's playing, elite, top 10 outing here. Kyler against San Fran, I don't know, divisional matchup. I know Ernie say he's a homer, but at San Fran, I don't see it. I'm sorry. I think, it's one of those days for Kyler Murray. Derrick Henry, he gonna come back on Monday Night Football, bro. Come on, at home Monday Night Football, all the chatter all week long about him not doing nothing and showing out. King Henry's about to rip some runs. He about to hit some home runs again. 2 touchdowns, 100+ yards. Welcome back. The King is here. Derrick Henry. And for those that pass up on Derrick Henry, just let the numbers average out. He's still a top 5. What is he, top 5? Let me see. Where's he at? 31 points. I mean, I don't know where his rankings are. I don't know. RB12. RB12. And that's with having 2 points. Boys, RB12. All right. Cook against Miami all day long. Bro, look at these 3 right here. Disgusting. That, my goodness. Bijan's going to eat. Honestly, elite day right here. Bijan's going to eat. Man, that's a tough one right there. But you know what? I got Derrick Henry, so we'll see. Bijan is a stud. Honestly, he's the number 1 overall pick in my opinion. If I had the number 1 overall pick. Chase Brown, I don't know. Inefficient to say the least. Obviously, that old line is to blame. So Chase Brown ain't gonna get his points unless he's getting the dink and dunks, which you might hope for with the new quarterback. So who knows? From a PPR perspective, you may get 10 catches for 30 yards, and honestly, you'd be happy with that. He said Murray putting up 2 tutties, 1 on the ground. I mean, we'll see. He'll be running for his life. I mean, because that defense is some over there. So, and they got that boy Robert Saleh back. So that defense is coming back strong, right? And honestly, I like Saleh. He was definitely a good defensive-minded coach. I think they did him wrong at the Jets. And honestly, I blame Aaron Rodgers. That boy got him fired, then left. That's messed up. I mean, boy, Saleh came in and was happy to have Aaron Rodgers. I think that was kind of messed up how Aaron Rodgers kind of led that organization to get him out the door. But I mean, we'll see. They can never do that to Mike Tomlin. That boy owns the Steelers. I mean, Steelers have the longest tenured coaches. I think what they said, they had 3 coaches in the past, like 50 years? Like, bro, that's ridiculous. So I like Mike Tomlin over there. I would love to see Mike Tomlin build someone up and finally get some going. You know what I mean? Like, I do like Mike Tomlin when he had Ben Roethlisberger and they were competing. And obviously when they had Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, I mean, Tomlin had a really good organization over there and a really good defensive unit as well, like because they're always known for defense too. Anyways, getting a little sidetracked. Let's go. St. Brown in a shootout against Baltimore Monday Night Football. Need I say more? Well, Monday Night Football is going to be fun for me. I mean, let's go. I got basically 2 guys on both sides of the ball that are the main key players for the teams, right? So looking forward to St. Brown doing what he got to do. And then you got A.J. Brown on the other side. But I don't know. They don't need to pass on the ball because Jalen Hurts, like, and Barkley, like, they got too many weapons over there. Like, all they got to do is they play smart football with the Eagles over there. They don't need to sit there and pepper their star players. And honestly, they want A.J. Brown for the long run. Whenever they do need him, he's going to pop off. So with A.J. Brown, what always happens, and one of the reasons why I stayed away from him, he's going to do what he's doing right now is not be effective. Like he had 1 catch in week 1. And then last week, I mean, I don't even think he did good. I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a little peek real quick. I don't think – what did he get? Boy had 8 targets, 5 catches, 27 yards. Like, he's 84. Like, there's 84 more players better than A.J. Brown right now. So, like, A.J. Brown, he can pop. Like, and when he pops, like, it's elite. It's 30+. I think he can do it, but I just don't see it. They don't need to. They don't need to do it, right? So, go have fun riding that roller coaster with A.J. Brown, but not for me. So, Jay Smells. Should I trade? Who's Jay Smells? Is that James? Should I trade Jay Warren, Hollywood Brown for T. McMillan? I mean, is this just somebody random? That's pretty cool. Hey, welcome to the chat. He said, should I trade Jalen Warren, Hollywood Brown for McMillan? Man, I don't know what kind of league y'all are playing. If that's Dynasty or if it's just 10-man, 12-man. I don't know. Let me know some specifics. It depends, right? Because I don't know what you need. If you need running backs or full PPR 10-man. I mean, if you're doing full PPR, Hollywood Brown's getting all the targets right now. So I kind of like, I mean, and Jalen Warren just starting running back. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I just because I don't trust the Carolina Panthers. I mean, I wanted T. McMillan for Warren and Brown because I already have Saquon, JT, Bill, and damn. Well, got a ton of I mean, if you got all the running back depth, why not? Because you ain't gonna play Warren. Ain't no need to have Warren. So, but then again, I right now, I prefer Hollywood Brown over T. McMillan just because that is definitely, Mahomes' top target right now. So they're limited weapons, and I'd rather have the better quarterback throwing me the ball. So that's my take. So I prefer Hollywood Brown over McMillan. Although, honestly, there's probably better options out there. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just my take on that. All right, so we're getting back to it. We got Pearsall against Arizona. Hey, that boy looked trash last week. I ain't going to lie. San Francisco doesn't look the same without Brock Purdy. But, I mean, he had a decent outing. He said 9 points, I guess. But not something you want from your wide receiver, too. Zay Flowers in this matchup against, obviously, I feel like Pearsall here against Arizona is a sneaky matchup. I think he could have one of those deep bombs and get away from a touchdown. We haven't really seen a breakout game from Pearsall yet. Maybe this is the one. It could be. It's a game of the week slot against divisional opponent. So I do like the matchup. But when I'm looking at Zay Flowers and Pearsall, I like Zay Flowers better in a primetime matchup at home. And Zay Flowers is definitely, a stud and doing what he has to do over here for Baltimore. So, Lamar Jackson looked for him. He's gotten better each year. I like Zay Flowers in this matchup. Hey, Juwan Johnson. Hey, say what y'all want to say, but this boy is the number 2 tight end. So, come on now. And that boy is available on waivers. Let's go. So, and he's going to continue to get peppered the ball because Rattler, I mean, he don't really have a top target. And I feel bad for anyone that drafted Olave because anyone besides Kamara honestly gets all the targets, and he's going to be the heartbeat of that offense. But I do like Johnson, what he's done the first 2 weeks. So that's definitely a good play. Who to start in the flex? Henderson. We talked about Crosby Merritt earlier. Javonte Williams. Honestly, I go Javonte Williams over those. Javonte Williams is the surefire bet, especially what he did last week, putting up 25 points. I feel like Javonte Williams is definitely the guy you want to start here going forward, 100%, until you see otherwise, because that offense is just potent over there. And, he looked good. So, hey, I appreciate the comments in here. We're just doing this for fun. If you lose your matchup based off my decisions, I apologize. Oh, Jameson Williams. Oh, well, that's a good matchup for Jameson Williams too. So you're banking on one of those deep plays. So Henderson, Crosby. I'd roll the dice with Crosby, especially because he's going to get majority of the workload in a good matchup against the Raiders. But I'd also pay attention whether or not they're going to have what's the quarterback? I can't believe I forgot his name. It's my quarterback, Jaden Daniels. So, yeah, if Jaden Daniels plays, 100% play Merritt Crosby. If he doesn't play, I'd still roll the dice on Crosby, but I wouldn't feel as confident with it. But I'd feel more confident in the amount of touches that he's going to get in comparison to the other guys. Henderson, don't feel too hot about him. Honestly, not a huge fan of the Jalen Warren, even though he's a decent player. But for me, it'd be between Merritt Crosby and Hollywood Brown. But I'd probably roll the dice on Crosby if you're asking my general opinion. Okay. Then over here, obviously he's got Strange against Houston. Boo. My boy is hoping for a prayer over here. Keenan Allen. Man, Keenan Allen looks like he's having a resurgence back with his quarterback, one of his original quarterbacks with Herbert. Allen looks like the top option over there, so that's why I got him in the flex. And Myers, we just talked about Myers earlier. I think he is definitely a weekly play, so these guys could cancel out. So yeah, I think they're both solid plays here. Will Lutz, I might drop him honestly after missing that field goal. That offense hasn't looked that great. And then Dicker, the kicker. I mean, I think they said he made 94 of 100 kicks, his first 100 kicks. So, I mean, as solid as an option as there can be out there. So, definitely looks like a good play for him. Tempted on this matchup with Pittsburgh. I might pick somebody else and stream somebody else, but it is a decent matchup. So, I just don't like what I've seen out of the Steelers defensively to start out. So, I'm thinking I might sit them this week. Obviously, Arizona against San Fran. This guy, Ernie, bro, man, my boy Ernie is a homer over here. Man, go ahead, but he ain't going to stop CMC. So, go ahead and play the Cardinals if you want, but he ain't stopping CMC, and that's for damn sure. But, yeah, of course. We're going to go with MILF Hunters here, bro. I'm going to pick myself. Let's go. It's going to be a close one, though, but looking forward to it. The X Factor here, obviously, is going to be A.J. Brown. If A.J. Brown has a 20-plus game, I definitely give the edge over here to Mr. Nesto Peru, 2 brown flowers. So we'll see. It's going to be a good one. But then again, don't ever count out King Henry and Amon-Ra St. Brown to take it over the top come Monday Night Football, baby. Let's go. All right, players. Now it's time to get to our matchup of the week. All right, players. Let's go. Sorry. What is happening? All right, there we go. I was just there. Here we go. Week 3. Well, it's not playing. All right, so matchup of the week. We got our boy Poochies versus the Dream Team. All right. Fields, is he playing? I think he's got concussion, so it looks like Dream Team might have to go with another quarterback here, but we'll see. Let's assume that Justin Fields is playing and he is cleared. So, my team. Yes, sir, it is. I told you. Hey, but we'll see, Ernie. We'll see what happens. I'm giving you a AJ Brown sleeper right here. AJ Brown sleeper appeal. Let's go. All right, so Lamar Jackson at home. Lamar Jackson is going to do what he has to do. Lamar Jackson is the truth. He's going to get his against Detroit at home. Monday Night Football. Dude, boy's going to eat. He's going to eat. I don't know if we've seen him rush for a touchdown yet. Could be wrong. I can double check real quick. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, he's got one. Game 1, he had a rushing touchdown. So, Lamar Jackson's the truth. Over these two, Lamar Jackson's the guy. Jonathan Taylor, bro, come on now. Is he the number 1 running back? He has to be. Number 6. That's surprising. But, let's look at his numbers last week. 165 yards on the ground, 25 carries, right? And 2 receptions for 50 yards and a touchdown. Absolute beast. Disgusting, right? Against Denver. Denver's not terrible defensively. So 30-point outing, that's ridiculous. So can he do it again against Tennessee? I don't doubt it. What Mason? Look at all the okay. If there's a week to play Jordan Mason, is definitely this week. 100%. I mean, look at this. Against Cincinnati in the dome at home. Granted, they don't have their quarterback, but Jordan Mason against that defense that is atrocious, he gonna run all over them. So I could see 2 touchdowns for Jordan Mason. I could see a 20-point outing. I do like Jordan Mason. You can find him in all my DFS plays this week, 100%. So Jordan Mason, I think definitely, if there's a week for him to do well, it's definitely this week. Then we got Neighbors on this side. Obviously, Sunday Night Football at home. Neighbors is disgusting. I mean, him and Russell Wilson definitely have something going. Russell Wilson's going to feed his star players, and he's definitely making it happen with Neighbors. So if you drafted Neighbors, you definitely probably drafted a potential, definitely top 5 consideration 100% for Neighbors. I definitely like Neighbors this year and this week. So that's a great plug and play. Irving against the Jets. Irving looks pretty good. He looks like a difference maker. I don't really like Irving as I'm not huge on Irving just because the Rachaad White factor there. We saw what Rachaad White did, but if Irving was taking all the carries there, obviously Irving would be definite top 10 consideration. But to me, he's RB2-ish in that regard. But they're giving him too much respect here. For 19 points being rejected, it's ridiculous. I don't think he hits those totals, but I definitely think he's a solid play. Breece Hall against Tampa. I mean, really just depends on if Justin Fields is playing or not, because that's definitely going to open up the running lanes for Breece Hall. Breece Hall, I definitely stayed away from him in my drafts. Week 1, he definitely balled out. Week 2, not so much. So we'll see. This will be a telltale sign here whether or not Breece Hall is going to be weekly option or not. So Jamar Chase, I think he still continues to do well. I do continue to like Jamar Chase here. He's going to get peppered with targets. He's the only option they have, and the quarterback has to get the ball out of his hands quickly. And Jamar Chase is definitely going to be the guy that he's trying to get. I mean, he gets separation every single time he steps on the field. So Jamar Chase, I could definitely see him having a big game here. McMillan, one of our listeners here was talking about McMillan earlier. It's a good matchup, right? It's a good matchup, I guess. I mean, but I ain't crazy about him. Look at the stats. 10 targets, 9 targets. I mean, you definitely like that. 6 for 100. I mean, honestly, just average. Nothing crazy. Like, these numbers are great and all, but these are flex-worthy numbers, in my opinion. Which is, he's sitting as a wide receiver too, but yeah. I mean, if you ask me if I like McMillan over Ibuka, I'm going to say hell no. I like Ibuka. He looks like the better option, better player in my opinion. McLaurin on this side against the Raiders. Again, that is dependent on Jaden Daniels. But even then, McLaurin hasn't really looked that great. So. Kyle Pitts, looking okay. That they're gonna go through Bijan all the damn time. Bijan is definitely the key to their success, and this is a good matchup for Bijan. So I mean, hopefully Kyle Pitts can get in the end zone. I think I don't think he gets in the end zone. Sorry, I'm trying to spruce him up, but I like McBride over here. McBride is definitely a top target for Kyler Murray, so I do like McBride to get peppered with targets, continue to do what he does. Kamara against Seattle. He's going to get arguably close, just under 30 touches. So I definitely could see Kamara doing his thing here. Ibuka's pretty solid. I like him. We just talked about him. Then Boswell and Bates. Of the two, I think. Well, I don't know. They're both gonna have. They're both good plays. If I had to pick one or the other, based off the matchup, I'd go Bates. More potential for more points in a closer matchup. Broncos against the Chargers. Don't like that play. San Fran against. Yeah, I like this one. At home, divisional matchup. Let's go. All right, so going back to it, this is the matchup of the week right here. I don't know who he's gonna play if you don't have. No, you don't have Purdy. Oh boy, struggling over here. He needs a quarterback, y'all. So based off of that, obviously, without the quarterback, I'm gonna go with Poochies here to go 3-0. 3-0 for Poochies, bro. Come on. We can't let him get away with this. Dream team, I need you to get a quarterback. I need you to make something happen. Because we can't have Poochies going 3-0. This is the previous champ over here trying to defend his crown, talking all this shit. So we need to give him an L. And come on, Dream Team. If you need a quarterback, call at me. I'll send you a trade. But you got to give me Chase. So we'll see. All right, fellas. So, man, that's it. So I appreciate y'all tuning in for the Htown Classic. I'm about to log off and go to bed over here. So peace out. Hey, appreciate you guys tuning in. And let's go. Right, it's the Htown Classic, baby. Peace out. All right, this.